Now the story of a startup trying to design a new chip and the challenges they face. This is the next generation.
Chip?
Yeah.
We've got a problem.
Yeah, no kidding.
Seriously, Chip. There's all kinds of failures in the regressions. Don't you guys do any verification? Or do you just write code and check it in?
Hey, I've done over 30 chips, and none of them has ever come back with a functional bug.
And not one of them is shipped on time either.
Not my fault verification's always on the critical path.
Well, we usually can't start verification until you give us the chip RTL, which we just finally got, and it's a mess.
Well, yeah, maybe, but you should see how well I'm synthesizing. I built in a 30% timing margin, and we're still beating it.
But it doesn't work. We think a lot of the failures are in Oscar's code.
Then what are you bugging me for? Hey, Oscar!
Yeah, Chip!
Come over here for a second, would you?
What do these guys want?
We're getting a lot of regression failures, and after tracking them down, most of them are coming from your code.
What did they say? Chip, I can't understand a word they're saying.
They're saying they're getting a lot of regression failures, and they're in your code.
That's why we have you guys to find the bugs. Chip, you think they understood that?
That's not going to cut it. We need your code to pass the unit test so we can verify the interactions with the other units. How freaking hard is it to run some simple simulation before you check it in?
Chip, now what are they saying?
They're saying they want you to do some simulations before you check it in.
Simulation is your job. I write my code to synthesize fast and small. It's your job to test it. Chip, speaking of which, it's been 6 hours now. My synthesis job should be done.
Those verification guys drive me nuts. They expect me to do their job. It's not enough that I have to write code that means timing and now power. I run my unit tests once it gets into the system. Who knows? That's why we have verification guys, right? I'll tell you what though, they're easy to mess with. They have no sense of humor.
Hey, Chip.
Oh, hey, what's up, Jay?
Hey, thanks for finally getting me a net list.
I told you we'd come through. Did you place and route it yet?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's a mess. Timing is way off. There's no way it's going to fit in this die. And we're way over our power budget.
Power budget? What power budget?
You know, the spec says...
I know what the spec says, but you don't know how much we worry about the power spec around here.
This time we need to meet that spec. Otherwise it'll be too hot for the package. And there's the Energy Star requirements.
Hey, we should have no problem meeting the power spec. I added a huge margin over the last chip's power numbers.
This is a 65 nanometer process. It's very leaky. And with this chip being so fast, the power density is unprecedented.
Sounds like physical problems to me, so how are you going to fix them?
These are of such a magnitude that I cannot fix them in physical design. I need a better net list coming in.
Hey, you met our timing area goals when I handed it off to you. Not my problem anymore.
Based on what? Wire load model timing?
Hey, what else have I got? Yeah, I know. Wire load models suck. Who invented those things anyway? I just built in an extra 30% timing margin.
Well, that explains the area and power overhead.
What, are you telling me how to do a chip now? How long have you been out of school? A year?
6 years, and I've built many chips by now.
Well, I've been doing this a lot longer than you, and I've done a lot more chips than you. So get out of my cube and go figure out how to fix your own problems.
Now I understand why they call you Chip. You have a big chip on your shoulder.
Out!
hate it when everyone assumes I'm right out of school or something. I've been working with these guys for a while. They don't value what I do. They just throw a bunch of crap over the wall and expect me to work magic. In the past I could get it done, but this one is in bad shape.
Code Monkey, get up, get coffee. Code Monkey, go to job. Code Monkey, have boring meeting with boring manager Rob.